Hello everyone, this is Smith and my Mexican red knee tarantula, and today I'm going to show you what they do before they molt and some things they do when they molt. So first of all, I'm going to show you this. So what they do, they spin little bits of netting made out of silk, which they spin from the spinnerets. Those black things, you might be able to see it back. And I've got 4 of them. 2 of them are really tiny, you can't see them, but you can see the bigger ones, which are there. You see the shadow of my finger pointing to it there. And so they spin loads of silk around the tank. These are bits what I peeled up a while ago. You shouldn't peel them up though, but it won't make any difference. They can just spin it again, which won't take any effort. I'm just showing you so you know for your tarantula if you don't know. And also you can tell by the abdomen sometimes it's like the hair comes off all the time, or a bit will come off and it'll just look like a bald patch basically, like it does there. And also even if they're not molting, they can get that by flicking hairs and other things I think as well, but usually it's caused from them getting ready to molt. But you'll know that because they'll get skittish, which I'll show you in a minute. And also you can tell by, because they're dull in colour, as you can see he's quite dull, he's not as shiny as he would be when he first molted and after he molted, because he's getting ready to molt, so he looks quite dull as you can see. He's not that shiny on his abdomen and on his esophalothorax and head. The esophalothorax is the bit in between the abdomen and that's the esophalothorax there, where my actual finger is, and then the head's where the eyes are and cut across there, and that's the abdomen, which is the bit with the bald patch on. You see he got ready to flick hairs then. He don't usually do it, he stopped himself then because he's really gentle, so he don't usually do that, because as they get used to your tarantulas, some tarantulas don't flick hairs that much, but these are prone to flicking, but as they get used to you, they stop flicking hairs. As you saw then, he really gets on with me, so he don't flick hairs because he trusts me and stuff. And also, how else you can tell is, they don't eat when they're getting ready to molt. Sometimes they will, but that's not that often, but I would keep feeding them, whenever you feed them basically. You're meant to feed a tarantula 1 cricket a week if it's this size, so my tarantula's that's how big it is compared to my hand. So that's how big it is compared to my hand. Yeah, he's only a few years old or something, so he ain't that big really. He's quite big, but not that big. So that's another way. But I would keep feeding them once a week, but if they're a big tarantula, give them 1 locust a week or 2 crickets a week. That's enough for them, because they don't eat that much. They can survive months without food, they can survive 6 months without food, but they do like to eat. But that's basically when they're molting, they can go months without eating. It can take a while for them to molt, so they might be skittish for a while. But now I'm going to show you him being skittish. I don't really want to do this, but this is to help other tarantulas and you, so you know why they do this. So if I put my hand near him, he's seeing he ran there. He don't usually do that. He's only doing that when because he's getting ready to molt. But usually I can pick him up with my finger. I can move my finger to his leg like I did then, and he'll crawl on my hand, or climb up the tank and then crawl on my hand. So they're the ways which tarantulas are getting ready to molt. And also, what tarantulas will do when they're just about to molt, or done a molt in a while, like a day or something, or a few days, they'll lay a bit of thick netting under themselves, and they'll lay on top of that, and they'll molt on that sometimes. And also if they molt in the water bowl, I'm not too sure if you should leave them in there. I guess not, but I would look at that on check it with your reptile shop person, and look on the internet on a few different things. Don't just look on one thing, because because someone might be lying, or they might not know what they're on about. Just like I don't know what I'm on about with the water bowl, so I would check that out as well. But one of my tarantulas turned over in its water bowl, so I don't really know that much about that. But you can check that anyway. Right, well, hopefully that helped you, and please take my advice. And if you want to check some other things about what I've said, that's good to do as well, because you don't always know what someone said, but you'll find out what I've said is right though, because I don't like lying about nature and like animals. So, right, well, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. See ya.